Here we go. Hey, today we've got a brand new 2021 Toyota RAV4 Limited Edition all-wheel drive gasoline version. And this one has the limited upgrade package on it. So we're going to dive in, we'll check it out, we'll go inside, we'll go under the hood, and we'll check out the trunk, find out what makes the Limited such a great SUV. Let's get started. Up front on the Limited Edition, we've got a colored to match upper bumper, and this is a Blizzard Pearl color. We've got a silver metallic painted grille with active grille shutters, sonar radar or parking assist up front. Of course, behind the Toyota badge, that's where you're going to find the sensors for your dynamic radar cruise control. We've got a black lower bumper, and this is a matte black finish. It's unpainted, and this is really a durable plastic, so it can pick up some scratches not really easily, not as easily as this up here. So having that on the bottom helps with durability. Then we've got silver trim here on the lower part of the bumper, and you'll see the same type of trim as we head around to the back of it as well on the lower part of the bumper. Now your headlights, we've got a complete LED headlight system, LED daytime running lights, halogen turn signals, and halogen fog lights down here on the lower bumper. Really nice look on the front. I love the contours in the hood. And then up here in the windshield, we do have rain sense wipers, but see that box behind that white tag there? That's got the rain sense wiper sensor in there, and also your lane tracing, your road sign detection. So a lot of great safety features in the Safety Sense 2.0 on the Limited Edition. Now as we head around to the side, great look at the side profile. Notice the over-the-lip moldings on the wheels, the bottom rocker panels, all that high-impact ABS plastic, which is really durable, but it protects the bottom of your doors here. So if somebody flings their door open, they're not going to dent the door, I should say. This is much less expensive and easier to replace if it gets that bad. But it also adds to the style and gives it a great look. Now check out the color to match door handles with the chrome inserts on the Limited Edition. Of course, you do get smart keyless entry system, so you don't need to take your keys out of your pocket to get in. Outside mirrors painted color to match, LED turn signals with the chrome bezels around the edge, really tying the chrome into the door handles, and then the chrome in the upper wraparound on the windows as well. Take a look at our front wheel. This is going to be a 19-inch, what they call a super chrome wheel. Of course, we do have ventilated disc brakes up front, anti-lock brakes, traction control, and then this is, of course, an all-wheel drive. Now you're finding a little bit lower profile tire, so that's a 235/55 series 19-inch tire. So that's probably not going to be the best one off-road, but typically Limiteds are not spending a lot of time off-road deer hunting. Notice the back windows all have privacy glass, including the hatch window. And then up top we do have the flush-mounted piano black accessory rail up there as well. And you can get attachments there if you want to put your bicycles or kayaks or what have you. Power sliding moonroof, standard on the Limited Edition. Love the lines across the back of it. Well, you can see why the RAV4 is so popular in the SUV category. It is the best seller in this category. Now as we move into the tailgate, wanted to point out up here on the top we have a color to match shark fin antenna, color to match rear spoiler, more of that piano black trim running all the way through here, ties in nicely with that rail system up top. LED third brake light, as I mentioned, privacy glass across the back, rear window defrost, rear washer wiper, LED tail lights, with the exception of those turn signals. Those are going to be your halogen turn signals. Now one way to tell the difference on a Limited is obviously the chrome Limited badging all-wheel drive, but Limiteds also have this silver trim up and over the top here, which is what we saw on the front bumper on the lower part of the bumper. And then on the rear of the bumper, there's more of a charcoal gray painted lower fascia. And you can see we do have dual chrome exhaust tips coming out the back. But bear in mind, this is not a true dual exhaust system. There's a look at your muffler. So the tailpipes come out both sides of the muffler, but it does give it a nice aggressive look. We do have our parking sensors here and our backup camera underneath there. And then we do have the power lift gate. Okay, diving into the hatch on the RAV4, it's got a great big opening, plenty of room to get things in and out, largely unobstructed. Limited does come with the retractable cargo cover. That is removable. You don't need tools. You can just snap it out of there, and it's actually designed to be stowed down here under the floor. So you've got a spare tire right here with your tool kit, but then that cargo cover can extend and be stashed under here in the event that you're not going to use it. Tie down hooks in the corners, cargo light, power port, storage compartment. And then this one does have the JBL audio system, so you get a subwoofer back here in the back. And notice the back seats do fold down, so I've got 40% folded down right there, 60% up. And then we do have the bird's eye camera coming right out of the back here for our parking assist. So that's on the inside of the glass. So there's actually 2 cameras on the back side of the Limited. And then there's a push button up here to go ahead and close that up. And boom, off you go. Let's go ahead and head down the side real quick, and then we'll go ahead and jump inside and check out the interior features. Okay, diving in the driver's side. Now this has the light gray interior, so you've got that light to dark contrast on the door. Love the chrome trim around here, the chrome door handle. We've got one-touch power windows all the way around, power door locks, power mirrors, and then the Limited does pick up the memory seat, the driver's memory seat and mirrors, so you can set up 2 different drivers there. There are speakers on the lower part of the doors. It says RAV4 right there, and then bottle holders on the doors. All 4 doors have speakers and bottle holders. Now we'll dive inside and take a look at our seats. So we've got an eight-way power driver's seat with power lumbar support. Again, the gray soft tech fabric seats. And now this is the upgrade package, so you've got heated seats up front and in the rear, and then you also have ventilated seats. So these are perforated soft tech seats. Super comfortable with the ventilation and the opportunity to heat them up in the wintertime as well. Down here on the bottom of the dashboard, there's a storage cubby right here for your pocket change. Dimmer switch for the dash lights. We have automatic high beams. We have windshield de-icer, heated steering wheel, and your power lift gate control right there. And then we do have our tilt steering down there. Love the chrome on the vents up front. Let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so here we are on the inside. We've got a leather wrap steering wheel, heated on this particular one with the upgrade package. Driver's side airbag. This side are all the controls for your cruise control, dynamic radar cruise control settings, lane departure, and you can change your radio stations right there. And then over on this side are the controls for your Bluetooth and your volume on your phone, and then the controls for your multi-information center right here. So a lot of nice thumb fingertip controls. Up here are our headlight controls. We do have automatic on and off for your headlights. Here's your fog lights. And of course your indicators are right there as well. Over on this side is where we have our windshield wiper control. So we have intermittent front, and this does have automatic rain sense wipers. And then this is your rear, which is intermittent as well. So a lot of great convenience features there as far as the wipers go. So take a look at our gauge cluster here. What do we got? We got tachometer, fuel gauge, and temperature gauge over there, digital clock, and then we've got a 7-inch multi-information center right in the center. So you've got a digital or kind of a computer screen, if you will. And then we also have our trip computer, and all of our information systems can be controlled here. We can also go through and set up our trip information. Here's our safety sense, so pre-collision, blind spot monitoring, parking assist, rear cross traffic alert, lane tracing, just a ton of really, really great safety features standard on the Limited. Let's go ahead and take a look over at our center console and our center stack. We've got, turn some light on here. So up here we've got an 8-inch touchscreen. Turn that light down again. 8-inch touchscreen. We've got dynamic navigation and fingertip controls for that built right in. We also have on our audio system Sirius XM satellite radio. So you get 3 months of the premium subscription, no extra charge. And then we also have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Alexa compatible. And then we do have our backup screen, our camera right there as well. So that's kind of nice to be able to see what's going on around us. And then we do have extra settings. So if we want to go ahead and change the view, we can go ahead and do that pretty easily. I'm just going to turn that car a little bit and get out of that sunshine. Kind of messes with the lighting on the camera. There we go, that's a little bit better, I think. So our heating and air conditioning system, dual temperature controls, rear window defrost, front window defrost, individual controls here, so you can sync it up or cold or hot. I love these big dot knobs on here. They're actually rubber coated on the back side, so it's slip resistant. Push button start, traction control on and off. And then these are the controls for the ventilated seats and the heated seats up front. So the front seats have ventilation. The rear seats, outboard seats, do have heat but no ventilation. And then take a look down here. Crank this up a little bit. Here's a 12 volt. There's a USB, and then there's a storage compartment. Now this is the color here on these trays, kind of interesting because they're actually like a chocolate rubber tray. So you've got 3 of those, and then your center cup holder right here, the bezels are kind of that chocolate cover as well. On our transmission, we've got an 8-speed automatic transmission, leather wrap shifter, parking brake, electronic parking brake. Here's our transmission settings for Eco, Normal, Sport, and then here's our off-road settings for mud and sand, rock and snow, that type of thing. Snow mode and downhill assist as well. So this really is set up nicely to be able to go off-road, but I'm not so sure it's got the right wheels and tires to do that long term. Now when you're toggling through those settings, these settings right here, there's a visual indicator up on the dash. So I'll show you here on the gauge cluster. So right now everything's white, and that means I'm in normal mode. If I tap on that, then you can see the gauges begin to turn green. So there's Eco, Normal, and then when I hit Sport, it all goes red. So there is a visual indication as to what drive mode you're in. And then if I switch in my mud and sand mode, you can see we've got visual indicators there, and we can go back to normal. So there are some great visual indicators without having to remember what you've got going on. Here's a nice look at the dashboard. I love all the chrome accents and trim. The dashboard is soft tech. It's actually stitched, so a very high quality feel to it. Chrome bezels up and around your vents, and again another storage compartment. Nice size glove box. I want to show you the center armrest on the RAV4. So this is covered in soft tech fabric as well, and it's got a nice padding on it. And then down underneath there's an odds and ends tray, and there's 2 USB charging ports right there, the old style 2.1 amp up front. So you've got 2 here, and you've got 2 more places to plug in up front there, so a total of 4 for the front driver, front passenger. Now on the JBL audio system, there's speakers right up here in the A pillar on both sides as well. So there's a total of 11 speakers. Got lighted vanity mirrors, visor extensions, passenger assist grips, overhead lighting. Safety Connect, power moonroof controls, sunglass holder right there, and then we have an automatic dimming mirror as well. This is the electronic rear view mirror. It's a really great mirror. Sunroof, here's our with the visor, and then we can also obviously tilt it up, bring it back, one touch back, but it just, there it goes, one touch up. So a really great feature. Take a look at how big those outside mirrors are. From the driver's seat, great visibility out the back, much safer to drive, not too many blind spots. Let's go ahead and jump in the back seat and check it out. Here's a quick look at the driver's cockpit from the back seat, and your power moonroof up top. Now here in the back seats, we do have the power windows, and there's also the switch there for the heated seats for the back seat passengers. There's a pocket on the back of the passenger seat, but none on the back of the driver's seat, so no pocket over here. There's vents down here and USB ports way down below as well. Now sitting back here, I've got the seat folded down, so I folded down 60% of it, so you can see you have room to slide stuff in, get stuff out of the back, but we also have the ability to just pop it up from right here. And when we do that, we've got a folding armrest with dual cup holders, so it's pretty easy to fold that seat up and down from the back seat. And then there are child safety seat tethers in the seats as well to keep your kiddos safe in the back. Overhead lighting, passenger assist grips with laundry hooks in the back. And then I just wanted to show you real quickly how much leg room is here as well. So I've got that seat right there all the way back as far as it goes, and that's my leg room right there. So what is it, about 3 inches, maybe 4 inches behind that seat. So plenty of room behind the driver's seat. And here's another close-up shot of the heated seat control, the power window control. Love the chrome door handles and such on these, padded armrest. Really a nice feel, really well done. Love the RAV4.